Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. My name is Maria. If you're new here, welcome. I pull a weekly spread for each zodiac sign, and middle of the week I do a midweek pulse on Wednesday, and then at the end of the week I do what to expect on the weekend. If you're new, you don't even need to have the zodiac sign in your chart. If you found me amongst the millions and billions of other readers, more than likely there is a message here for you. I am working on Gemini. Gemini, this is your reading for March 31st through April the 6th. I'm pulling a 10 card spread from the Rider-Waite deck, and then I'm gonna finish it off with two different cards, two different piles. One's going to be, what's the tea? So you might have a work-related issue. You might have, I don't know, family problem. We're gonna see what happens here. But that's just kind of a generic, but I like it. What's the tea? And I wanna pull from Heart's Hidden Secrets in case you have a love situation you might be dealing with. Let's see what happens here. No, I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna put these back. Just randomly pull. All right, Gemini. Okay. All right, so bottom of the deck, Gemini, is I have the Magician. This is your overall vibe for the week. This is what you're focusing on. You're trying to manifest something. It could be a relationship. It could be, well, I have the first card out for you is a Wheel of Fortune. So you must have ended a relationship recently or a situationship, something that was important to you. I have mistakes and inside scoop. So I feel like either you're going in or somebody is reviewing their previous actions in this last relationship to determine maybe where they could have changed behavior to make this work. But you're currently, I feel, on this wheel that's moving forward. You're looking to start something new. And like I said, I don't know if it's a job or a new relationship or a new situationship, but you're definitely moving forward. Somebody is sitting in the Five of Cups though. That means they are reevaluating their behavior, kind of what I was just saying. And that might be you. They're stuck on the 3. So the 3, it's in the Rider-Waite deck. It is 3 cups of love that have spilled, and they are in the ground, never to be seen again. And over on this side, there's 2 cups upright, full. And so they're focusing on the 3, so they can't turn around and just pick up the 2 and go that way and start a new chapter. They're kind of stuck in remorse over the 3 that are spilled. So that being said, that's the initial feeling. And that might have just happened. That might have been what created this problem to begin with, or maybe the finality of it, I should say, or this breakup. I have somebody who's completely uninterested, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite deck, but I have an uninterested card as well as a breaking point. I feel like somebody's uninterested, possibly you, in continuing either this relationship you're in or entertaining a new one, or this one that's coming back. So it's the wheel is going forward. You're on the top of the wheel. That gives me like a very strong sense of independence and that you're doing fine. And you're not, maybe you're feeling some heart feelings, but I don't know if it's suffering like heartbreak. I feel like you're kind of getting over it relatively quickly. I am going to clarify this now, actually. I want to clarify this now. Tell me about the 5 of Cups, the uninterested, and the breaking point for Gemini. And the reason why I'm doing it is I just get this sense like you have a whole sense of independence. I think I already said that, but it's like you're feeling, for the people I'm reading for, they're getting over this breakup relatively quickly. They are. And I feel like you're doing fine. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I don't know who's coming back or who's feeling like needing to pull the Magician card out and trying to manifest you back. But I get the sense that this was a breaking point for you. You aren't interested. Like the uninterested card is like, I don't think I really want to entertain this. So clarifying, oh, look at this. Yeah, if I couldn't be more clear. Bottom of the deck is a Queen of Cups. You might be the Queen of Cups. They might be the Queen of Cups. You're not interested. I have you making a decision to move forward. You're making a decision. And I think it could be you're sitting there reevaluating both directions. You could take this person back. You could entertain a new love. You could go around the world. Like you're holding the globe. You can go anywhere. And that's kind of the vibe I was just saying, is you're independent from anybody. You're not really looking to rescue this relationship from the trash. You're okay. You're okay with it being out there on the curb. And you're like, I think I'm good. I think I'm done. I have the Ten of Swords. That also is clarifying the breaking point. I think that's what I'm hearing is happening, is you're like, I think I'm all right with this. This is High Priestess. So you have trusted your intuition with this whole endeavor. You've trusted your Sherpa, your higher tribe, your holy, your higher power, your entire team, and you've really called upon them for support during this recovery time. I think even through the breakup or the situation that you walked away from, where you're finally getting some, I feel like this is also part of that, this inside scoop. I feel like you're finding out details and you're getting intel that maybe you didn't have before the breakup that justified or validated your intuition. Like the stuff you found out validated everything the reason why you left. Whether there's a third party or lies, I don't know. It could have been a number of things, but whatever you found out, it solidified your decision. You were absolutely like, okay, made the right choice. Right next to it, oh, look at that. 8 of Cups and the Sun. You are walking away and you're happy. I'm sorry, this is the happiest card in the deck. That's the best way to put it. You're walking away and you are thrilled. You're thrilled to be walking away. You have the next 2 cards. I didn't even see these. Are Finality and Ain't Shit. That's the actual title of the card. So you're putting a period in this sucker. You're saying, yes, it's over. Stop talking to me. Maybe you block this person and the ain't shit is like dusting your feet off at the door and walking away. Not even kidding. I have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So whoever you walked away from, or this could be a new relationship, I think I will clarify right on these two. This seems like a perfect match. So Gemini, you might be in the relationship or walked away from either a queen or a king. However, this energy's energy, right? It doesn't really have a gender. It's more of it's somebody that matched your level. And this person, I have both. Look at this. This is crazy. I have grudge holder and beginnings. So I feel like you're trying to have a beginning with somebody else. This is the vibe I'm getting. And the grudge holder is somebody's watching you, finding this out. Let me see. I just want to see how close I am. You're finding out some dirt. Maybe your ex is in with a new relationship, either this queen or king. But somebody's holding a grudge over this new beginning. And I don't think you care. I mean, seriously, I'm looking at the finality and the ain't shit, and all I can think of is, like, you're not bothered. This is a unbothered vibe all the way across. And whoever is starting, I think you're trying to start a new beginning. If you haven't met this queen or king, I believe that is exactly what's happening. I think you left this person and this is it's in your center row. So if you haven't met somebody, you're not in a relationship, this was the last person you were significantly attached to, you're moving away. And I think they're not okay with it, but I think you're gonna meet your actual equal here shortly, Gemini. You're gonna meet somebody who is your absolute, I believe that's what's happening. And they're holding a grudge. Thank you. I have the King of Cups. Remember we started talking about the Queen of Cups? So now we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, Justice, Judgment, and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm telling you, I am spot on. That is exactly what is happening. So, whoever can't even make it up. Somebody's left out in the cold. You left somebody in the cold. You walked away, they walked away. It doesn't really matter who walked away. It was a severance, completely severed. And forgive me, I am in the retrograde of hell, y'all. My words don't want to come out of my mouth. My mind is all over the map. It's like somebody turned up the volume by about 1 million, and my downloads are coming quicker than I can get them out my mouth. So I apologize, but this is how it's going to be every reading, I swear to God. So the story that's flying through my head is you and this person were super tight, and you had expectations that were unmet. This relationship ended. I don't know if there was a third party or not. I get that there was shady behavior. I don't think you had a full, maybe there's a handful that did have a full comprehension of a third party. Others of you just felt disrespected, disvalued, not appreciated. You couldn't get time with the person. Everything was a fight, kind of just like grind, kind of like, so it wasn't comfortable. And you severed the relationship. There was a finality to it, right? There was a period. I have a Wheel of Fortune as your first card out, meaning back there was the world. You ended it, you walked away. For you to get a world, it was a few weeks ago, at least. So you're in the center of receiving karmic blessings or dharmic, whatever, however you want to say it, positive or negative feedback, gifts, blessings. You're in that space. Between two worlds. I don't see a fool yet. I don't think you jumped into anything yet. You haven't taken the person back yet. You're in the middle of recovery. I think you're doing really well. I think the energy off this is you're coping very well. You are, let me go back a card, okay? You are happy that you walked away from this. You are. Gemini, I think you're finally sleeping at night for the first time in weeks. You don't have to question what the hell did that mean in that text, or why aren't they picking their phone up, they're gaslighting. I mean, all this stuff is happening in my head. And I have the King of Cups, the Judgment, and the Justice. So I have 4 characters, and I do believe there's 4-ish separate characters. I have a King of Cups. I have a Queen of Cups. I have a Queen of Pentacles, and I have a King of Pentacles. So they're either the same couple, okay? I know this gets confusing, but it could be an Emperor and an Empress, and these are the 2 significant characteristics coming out. But these 2 are a match, and the same with the King and the Queen of Cups are also a match. That doesn't necessarily mean there are 4, my apologies. It could be 2 representing 2 different things, or there could be 3. There could be 1 Queen and 2 Kings, or 1 King and 2 Queens. Either way, I know this sounds confusing and I apologize, but there is a breakup, and Gemini I'm speaking to, it could be a male, it could be a female. You could be dealing same sex, you could be dealing opposite sex, whichever your preference. Not judging, just saying the energy off this is you walked away from something, and either you met somebody or you're walking into something shortly that is a perfect match, is my point. And if I see the Pentacles and the Cups, that is not the Wands or the Swords, so it is heightened quality. It's somebody who's dedicated, who's sincere, who leads with their heart. They definitely want to have a commitment with the Pentacle, long-standing. By the way, they're investing in this relationship. They see the quality in you because they're leading with their cup. It's not a wand. That's a good thing again. So I have the King of Cups. Judgment has been called. This is a major arcana, and yes, the major arcana is a divinely orchestrated card, meaning people see the 360, right? They see the whole picture, where we're looking through the keyhole and we can only see what we see with our own vision from whatever we can see, with what people allow us to see. And that's all you can make your decisions on. Well, your higher power and your tribe and their Sherpa tribe kind of can see everything. So judgment has been called on that relationship back there, boom. And now justice is served. So that is why I feel like you are meeting somebody of a higher level, because you told your tribe, I'm not putting up with that nonsense. I'm not accepting it. This is my standard. They come in here. They were here. They said they were here. Now they're here. You got to either come up here or I'm going to walk away. That's this feeling. So justice is now served because you held your word. You weren't codependent. You didn't sit and cry. You didn't fight for this thing. You said, okay, I see who you are. Your actions are showing me who you are. So I'm going to just step away for a minute. And that's what you did. And the relationship ended. As a result, you're meeting somebody new. It's how the universe works. They said, oh, you don't like this person? You don't like how they treat you? You're not accepting it? Oh, you need something different? Okay, hold on, please. And that's the Wheel of Fortune. You start getting these blessings. Here it is. Cannot make this. I'm sorry I would belabored this forever, but I'm a little bit off tonight with all the noise going on here. And it's like channels. I don't know even how to explain this to you. So I also have the Knight of Pentacles. It's the slowest. You might have been waiting for this for a hot minute. Slowest commitment coming in, but it's worth your wait. I'm telling you, this person is quality. They match you. In fact, I think you might even question if you're good enough for them. You are. You just might question it because they actually match your energy. I don't know how else to say it. Let me give you an example. Right below the Queen, or excuse me, right below the Knight of Pentacles, I have the Six of Pentacles. So historically, you showed up with 6. You overgave. You showed up consistently for this last person. Like the reality is that you were supposed to give 5, right? And the other person gives 5. Well, you showed up and with your A game and you gave 6 on a continual basis. That kudos to you. As a result, they didn't match your energy. This other person that you left, they didn't match it. They showed up with 3, maybe 4, and you consistently showed up with 6, maybe 8 sometimes, maybe 7. Anyway, this person is starting with 6 to you. That's how they're going to show up for you. That's pretty cool. Right behind that, I have the Star. Not only are you going to help heal I get the sense that this person has been burned in a previous relationship as well, Gemini. So you might have to take it with a grain of salt and go a little slower, which is probably why it's the Knight of Pentacles. You probably know this person. You're going to meet them. You're going to be drawn and attracted to them, but it won't be insane chemistry. It'll be a slow burn. That's a good thing. It's going to take its time, as it should, so you can get to know each other and see if you're on the right road. But the more you get to know each other, the more respect and attraction you grow for that person, which is awesome. They're willing to invest more. I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. You're going to be very happy with this outcome. And then in the 4th row, we have, I can't even begin to tell you. Can't even begin to tell you. So this past person, Gemini, I just want to hug you sometimes. So there's some dirt digging and some confessions. You're going to find some things out about your previous person that you're getting over, and it's going to bother you. It's going to bother you. And I think they're going to want to come to you and have a conversation to get this off their chest prior to you finding out. In this conversation, which is going to happen for whoever I'm reading, I have the 6 of Swords. Now, if you remember, I just clarified with the 6 of Swords that they wanted to take you, this person, or the 6 of Pentacles, my apologies, this one, 6 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Swords is this previous person coming in, trying to take you to a better place, to have a conversation about, you know, reconciling and repairing this relationship. They say they're going to offer you the 6 of Pentacles. They're going to give more time, more abundance, more everything. They're just going to tell you everything, because I think they did some dirt, and their confessions, I believe they think, is going to resolve this situation. You're going to have a choice to make. And I do believe, I don't know what it is. We just had a solar eclipse, and we're looking at, or excuse me, we had a lunar eclipse on the 28th, and a solar eclipse is scheduled for the 8th. And we're starting retrograde tonight. Oh my gosh. So that being said, we're in a very high energy space right now, and anything can happen. It's kind of a, you know, I would see it like the bingo balls. When you turn the bingo ball, it's kind of like that. It kind of feels a little bit like that, a little chaotic right now. And I do believe that you're going to be in a test. I think you're going to be in a space of a test, Gemini, and it'll be up to you whether you pass it or you want to move forward. And if you don't, that's fine too. I think the lesson that you learned is over, though. I don't know if you need to relearn it. I think you're comfortable in the space you're in. And the why I believe this, Gemini, couple things. One is, I believe that at some point you're going to feel like you are struggling where you were over this person, or you're getting over this person, right? And all of a sudden you can't get them off your mind, or vice versa. this is the two cards. One is karma and the other one is haunted. So all of a sudden, and it might be the retrograde, but they can't get over you and they need to come back and they're going to feel haunted, and you're going to feel kind of haunted because you're going to have thoughts of them, even though I feel like you're trying to get over it. You have two options. You can choose this previous person back, or you can move forward. But Gemini, I'm going to keep it real. I think you were happy either way. I mean, probably, again, some of you are going to take your previous person back. You love them tremendously and you would forgive them a million times. No shade, no judgment. That's on you. And honestly, it might be the right thing to do. I don't know your storyline. It's up to you. I do believe for a handful, a large handful of you, this was a test and to see if you're ready to move forward. Many of you will not pass the test. Several of you will. You've already passed it. You're like, oh, please try me. Please come and knock on my door. I got a baseball bat and some mace. I got it, you know, like that kind of level of anger. You're just not quite ready for any kind of sane conversation at this point. You are ready to take them. But there's going to be some of you that are going to be like, I love this person, Maria. You don't understand. We have spent several thousand lifetimes together. And I'd be like, yes, I'm aware. I'm here. I'm reading your story. So I get both. So you have the option. I'll just leave it at that. And I have a 9 of Cups and the Lovers. This is like the happiest ever ending ever. That's how you're supposed to finish your week, it looks like. It's going to start off rocky for sure. And most of this I feel has already happened. I think, you know, especially with the confessions and the dirt digging, I got to be nosy. I'm sorry. I got to find out what it is. Okay, so, yep, there's the secrets. Nope, they're not going to tell me. Gosh darn it. Gemini, I am trying. I'm on your side here. I got the Sun, I got the 6 of Pentacles, and I got the Moon. Right there. So the 6 of Pentacles is they're going to come love bomb the hell out of you. They're going to be talking about remember when and that time and that one chateau we spent on that really cold, blustery night. Oh, with that extra bottle of wine and that crazy food. That's going to be, you know, like pull at your heartstrings. When you're almost over them. You're like exiting the feelings of heartbreak and having your heart shattered in a million pieces. You're almost through this and they come knocking, right? And so this is how I feel they're going to get. Maybe that is the confession. Maybe this is the confession, is that they've always loved you. However, I still have this vibe hanging over my head that I can't figure out. I have dirt digging and the Moon. So you might be dealing again with a water sign. I don't know what that is tonight, but Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, but I'm still finishing your week off in the Sun. You're extremely happy. So whichever choice you make, whether it's to take this ex back or to walk forward, even if you're alone, on the off chance that the next person, you're investing in the next relationship. For a lot of you, I think. Several of you may not. You might just go back. And I do believe that you have to investigate. I'm going to find out some more because I'm not happy with this reading. I'm sorry. Tell me more about Gemini. Tell me more. What does Gemini need to know? What's the best and highest good for Gemini this week? I mean, it's pretty awesome. You have 2 suns, a star. You have 2 kings, 2 queens. The haunted card kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like somebody put a love spell on you. Jeez. I can't get anywhere. I can't get anywhere. So Spirit's saying, Maria, there's going to be a conversation. It's going to be honest, and then they're going to walk away with a 10 of Cups. So maybe you are going to take this person back. I have a beginnings here and the grudge holder. So I don't know. Is there anything that Gemini needs to know about this ex that they are meeting with? I have the 2 of Swords. It's up to you. You have to make a decision, and the 2 of Swords is the blindfolded one, so you don't have all the answers. You feel like the dirt digging is like you don't have all, you just don't know. You don't have all this, you haven't uncovered the secrets. And then I have the Page of Pentacles, so it is a commitment. So you're going to have to trust your intuition, you all. Back to this High Priestess card. You know, and maybe this is somebody who's spiritual or spiritually led or a healer, teacher, nurse, counselor, somebody like this, where, you know, or they're spiritual. They're actually a tarot card reader, or they're in Reiki or healing energy work. Maybe it's something like that. And I get the sense that Gemini, that you're gonna jump and you're gonna do your best to step into this new chapter with or without this person. You're on a really solid foundation. You are looking up. You might be looking at a new job. I get you. You're having a lot of new opportunities, and you're determining what is your next path. You are clearing the road of any debris that's going to stop you. That is what you're manifesting for sure. That is you. Solid. I'm not even kidding. Whoever I'm reading for, you have a very strong future. Yeah. Okay. I have the 4 cups. So somebody stepped over this relationship and it didn't fully evolve. Tell me about this 4 cups. I have the Chariot. So this person maybe that rejected you fully, or you rejected, is coming back. Tell me more about this 4 cups, please. And they're in a hurry to do so. They're now willing to invest. Tell me more. This is the week. If there was ever a week, it's the week of this, between now and the 8th. Anything else? I guess a week after that energy sits there. Nothing else? Really? Tell me about this 4 cups. Okay, thank you. I have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, it's late. I have the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. So it is this person's complete wish. It's their wish fulfillment. And Gemini, you're going to have a decision to make that's going to affect quite a long time. 7 years, I say. 7? Yeah, about 7. At least. Like, I feel like this is going to be a longer cycle for you. You've been waiting for this relationship. And you might have been in this situationship with this person. Not a real formal, not hard lines. And this is a hard line. This is a formal commitment. Anything else? That's too many, Spirit. That's too many. I can't take 30 cards. I'm sorry. Is there one? Is there one? One more for Gemini. Give me one more for Gemini. Thank you. I got the Knight of Cups coming in to have a conversation. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. I couldn't even script this if I wanted to. All right. I'm telling you. I would love to have an angel card number. It's what to look forward to this week. Any number that you can resonate with, that you can see on a license plate. Thank you for Gemini. All right, 15. I am wise. My spirit team has a sense of humor. They're very sarcastic, very much like me. Okay, so it says, your love for others is powerful and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Wow, your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. So you are a lead cheerleader for sure. You are the benefactor of many people's upcoming. I really see that. Like, you offer like support, love. Like, you're a Sherpa to somebody, maybe a whole bunch of them. Like I said, a teacher, a nurse. You care deeply for those, but it's more than caring. It's like you carry sometimes the tribe when you need to, and your words inspire others. So if you are a reader, keep up the great work. That's amazing. Just jump in. I'm telling you. But I think your words of wisdom are also supportive to those around you, and it does make an impact. You may not feel it. You may not feel like you're making a difference, but those people do. I think this ex of yours absolutely knows that you made a difference in their life. I think you were a game changer to whatever transpired, especially with the mistakes and the inside scoop and you finding some stuff out. You've taken your time, you know what you want, you're going after it, and you're manifesting it. This is incredible. What a great read. This is a great read. I'm very excited to hear about how this work week ends up for you. I will be checking in with all of you on Wednesday, just to check your pulse and see how you're doing. And then again this weekend to see what the weekend has in store. But if you're interested and you like this channel, like this vibe, please click or even consider it, hitting the subscribe button and become a member of the tribe. It costs you nothing, and that way YouTube will alert you when I upload new content, so you don't have to go and look for me. So, and if you have a comment to share, please do so, and hit that like button on the way out. Love and light to each and every one of you. And until next time, take care.